I know I'm gonna regret this later, but the only way to show you the runes that I have on my monsters is by first deleting everything on my preset deck and going through everything with you guys one by one. So let's do that right now. I'm regretting it already. But I want to show you different teams besides just the one team that I used 3-4 times. So for me to do that, I need to delete everything. So here we are. I'm so gonna regret this. But it's for you guys, okay? For you guys. And done. Empty preset deck. Now let me put up some teams that I'm going to show you my runes for and my artifacts for, and for you is just a quick transition to the next scene. Alright guys, here we are. This is the teams that I've drafted up that I want to show you. And I try to be as different as possible. Like I can do like 3 different Lucian ones here, right? 4 different Lucian ones, but I try to be a little bit more diverse. Look at me, I'm woke. But yeah, so I've drafted up these teams that I've used in the past, or I do like using, or you've seen me use, etc. Obviously there's many other teams, as there's like 1,500 different monsters. There's many other different teams. There's your style, there's the top player style, there's low player style, depends on your box, all that stuff. Like, this is me, okay? This is what I'm showing you. This is how I have mine ruined, and this is what I do. So yeah, like I'm open to like new suggestions, new teams and stuff like that, but like that's about it, man. If you want to get real toxic, you can get toxic and I can get toxic back, okay? But first things first, I know this is going to cost me some mana. This is going to cost me a lot of mana because I'm going to actually show you with the runes on, because I do switch a lot of runes during siege, but I will show you with the runes switched, okay? So you can get you can see the stats and stuff like that. I know you can use Dova with Mihyang, you can use Dova with another unit, but so far I haven't had a problem. So I like to use my Dova with my string master. A lot of people say you wasting Dova by using with the string master, but for me it's completely fine. So the way this works is you need 2 swift sets. Your first swift set goes on dark string master. Listen, I might be faster or I might be slower than you, mostly likely faster than most of yous, but the siege you're playing is G1 or G2, so your swift set is for that ranking. Unless you like G3, this is my swift set, it plays in G3, right? But if you're watching this, you're like, I can't hit that speed. It's not about you hitting that speed. If you're plus 180 or plus 190 or plus even 200, even on my 7-8 month old account, on my swift set is a 200 or 210 or whatever it is. Whatever your swift, and it's broken, it's not even on wheel, like this is broken. Whatever your account runes are is that level you're playing at. All right, so it doesn't matter I'm 230 or 330 or whatever it is and you're not, right? Because it still applies the same way to you. Okay, so let's get to it. My dark string master is on my fastest set. She uses skill 3. She's just on the fastest set. Doesn't matter what they are, she's just on the fastest set. It doesn't hurt to have some accuracy, as they say with skill 2, to clutch it sometimes. And then here is just damage taken from light, because light units will target the dark unit, and skill 2 accuracy. Okay, so that's all I've done there. Is that's the with the Dova, he takes your second best swift set, and you need speed up effect on artifacts because you want him to take the next turn after her, because she doesn't attack by increase. You want her, she does a speed buff, so you want him to cut in with the speed up effect. So I got a 22 over here and 21 over here, and then my Lucian is, listen, this is a rage broken Lucian. He just needs to be 100% crit rate, as much crit damage and attack as possible. You don't need defense, you don't need speed, you don't need HP, you don't need resistance, you don't need accuracy. The only things you're looking for is attack, crit damage, crit rate. Okay, that is it. 3 subs. You're looking for 3 subs. You're not looking for anything else. Okay, so 3 subs. Don't look for subs that have accuracy. Don't look for subs that's wasted subs. Don't look for subs that have resistance. Don't look for subs that have speed. Don't look for subs that have HP. Don't look like this 5% accuracy is a waste. I'd rather have no 5% accuracy and have like 2 crit damage extra. Okay, so to ruin your Lucian, it could be fatal, it could be rage. It just depends on what you have that's the best, right? You want him on 100% crit rate, and you want him attack, crit damage, attack, no wasted subs. Don't waste any subs. See that? I gemmed and I grinded and I attack flat here because I wanted to increase its attack. I don't need defense. I don't need a HV flat. That's how you ruin your Lucian. And for artifacts, you want attack up as your main. Okay, attack up as your main and attack up as your main, and then you can go for skill 3 crit damage and additional damage to attack as a third option. Okay, additional attack as a third option, and crit damage as enemies max is also helpful. So the more of those you can get together, the better. So but the number one is attack up benefits him the most. Okay, and then the second one is skill 3 crit damage and additional damage to attack, and then this one here. Okay, or even you can even do low because he hits with the first card, then it gets lower. Okay, so that is how you ruin your Lucian. There is many ways to have a Lucian offense. I can show you, like, this is one of them. Okay, this is one of them. There's Water Ninja and the Bluebird. The reason I like Mihyang is because she's 28 speed lead. She's 28 speed leads. She's 28 speed leads, and Tion has a higher base speed than the Bluebird, which is 92, I believe. There's many ways you can run this. Okay, so whatever you have available, use it. If you have Light Ninja and Tion, go for it. If you have Water Ninja and the Kanomiya, go for it. You know what I mean? As long as it gets the job done. All right, now coming to my Julie Bernard offense. Bernard is on triple fight, max accuracy. Okay, put him double fight and max accuracy. So if you just don't have a fight rune that's an accuracy sub on slot 6, you can have double fight accuracy. Triple fight is fine because you're going in to kill. Okay, if you're not killing, you're most likely gonna lose, and being on fire and being on violent ain't gonna matter. So just speed, defense, and accuracy. You can be speed, crit rate, accuracy, speed, anything accuracy. Okay, make sure you max accuracy. And artifacts really doesn't matter too much here, but his skill 2 does do some damage, so I've thrown that in there just in case he does crit. Okay, so that one's that. This is my Julie. Julie needs to be speed tuned to the Bernard. So the faster the Bernard is, the faster Julie needs to be. Okay, so let me show you the set that I throw on Bernard. This is the set I take, my fastest set. I throw it on Bernard. This is my Bernard. Speed, attack, flat attack, by the way, fastest set. Okay, and attack. So this is my fastest set. I just fastest set. That's it. I can't stress to say it anymore. He's not ruined to have resistance or crit damage on skill 1 or skill 2 or whatever. Okay, fastest test on Bernard. The faster your Bernard is, I can't stress this enough, the faster your Julie is. So if your Bernard is only 210, your Julie does not need to be this fast. It needs to be a little bit slower. The only way to test that is to test the same offense on the same defense and like attack her. So set this up as your defense and then attack her. Bernard moves, and if the defense Bernard cuts in, that means you're not speed tuned. If Bernard moves and then Gallia and Julie move, and then Bernard on the defense doesn't move, that means you are speed tuned. So it has to be sorry, I got dry throat from talking too much. It has to be in the same position as everyone else. Okay, so that has to be the same position and it has to be same monsters of your runes. Okay, you have to set it up with yours. So Bernard's on the fastest set. So Bernard being this fast, I can grind one more speed on Bernard, but I can't because if I grind him, she might fall out of being speed tuned. So this is my Julie. She's on just swift broken, 100% accuracy. I've seen better Julies with higher crit damage and higher attack, but this is just mine. Okay, this is just mine. She's attack, crit damage, attack, attack up again, attack up, additional damage to attack, and attack up and additional damage to attack as artifacts. Okay, she's doing 6 cards, so additional damage to attack is great, and she's getting an attack buff from Galleon. Okay, so those are 2 artifacts that you want in there. If you can get both of them on the same line, the same artifact, beautiful. Okay, but that is my Julie. Here you go, guys. No secret, triple fight Bernard, Swift Bernard. As you saw here, my Dover is on second best Swift set, but with fight runes, because I have the speed up effect. It doesn't have to be like that. It's just anything that can help. All right, now for this, you want Ashour to move first. So the faster your Ashour is on the fastest set or the second fastest set, most of the time when you're using Ashour, you know you're gonna outspeed, so you don't have to always use the best Swift set, but you can. But remember, the faster the Ashour is, the faster Isabel has to be. Same scenario with the Julie, and he only attack by increases by 15%. Okay, so she'll need to be fast. Okay, you can use Kabila, but this guy does put a speed up effect, so that does actually help with Isabel. But this Ashour can be switched out with a Kabila to easily guarantee. I use Kabila on my ult is to guarantee most times to have the first turn. All right, depends how your account is. So Gemini is just on despair, revenge. So speed, HP, accuracy, because I need him to land the defense break from here, and also the strip from his passive. Okay. So removes one beneficial effect granted on the enemy. So the thing is, if the enemy is on shield and will, he's gonna remove one of them. So it is, I should fix this also for myself. It is desirable to have high attack on Gemini, because when he does skill 2, the high attack breaks the shield and then the passive kicks in to strip the will. Okay, this is what I used a long time ago before Gemini was buffed. It was a speed attack Gemini, or speed attack accuracy Gemini to break the shield and strip the will. Okay, so this is my Gemini. If your fastest despair set, it can be despair broken, it doesn't have to be revenge, and it has to be a slot 6 accuracy most of the time. Okay, there was one person who said, why did Gemini take another turn in my last siege video? And the reason is because skill 1 was buffed, bounces towards the enemy and gets another turn with a 20% chance. So he gets a 20% chance to take another turn. Okay, so he's not on violent, it's just skill 1 does that. Artifacts, anything, bro, anything for artifacts. I was missing a little bit accuracy, so I just put artifact accuracy there, and that's it. You can do damage taken from dark. Ashour doesn't have to be your best Swift set, but is this Ashour on the Swift? Is that my Ashour? Oh, this is my siege world guild battle defense. So this Ashour will move first because he's got the 28 speed lead. And for Isabel, I like mine on rage. Yours can be on attack like the Julie. I like mine on rage because she does an attack buff and a crit rate buff. She only needs 70% crit rate. That's it. And then skill 3 crit damage. So mine's on rage, speed, crit damage, attack. And the reason I put speed here is because she gets an attack power buff. Okay, so you want her fast enough not to get cut. And this is like, I can throw my best set on Ashour and then she still won't get cut, right? And I had to put blade on just to reach that 70. So I was focused on too many other subs. This was a lot of focused on speed. Okay, trying to get that high speed. But usually she does a very good job. If you're hitting a Vitra, you want damage done on dark. If you're hitting an Ashour, you want damage done on light, preferably attack main substat. And then here you want skill 3 crit damage. I do have a better skill 3 crit damage that I can use, but right now on default is on Lucian. Okay, so I can do that, but this is good enough for a second option. Okay, skill 3 crit damage and then attack up as well. So not bad. That is my Isabel. Speed, crit damage, attack is fine as long as you get a speed tuned, and she does self buff attack. Okay, so that's why you can compensate by putting speed on slot 2. All right, moving on to Mihyang, Tion, and Lucian. The Lucian is going to be the same Lucian as I showed you before. The Tion is going to be on my fastest set because we're going to speed contest. Usually I use this if it's a Clara defense, but if it's a Siri Ashour, it's going to be harder to contest. But don't forget, Ashour's skill 2 is the attack bar booster. If you based on AI, Ashour is likely to use skill 3 first. Okay, he's not going to go skill 2 without using skill 3, because you know how AI is in this game. So most times when you contest in an Ashour, you can contest it, and then even if you get outsped, it derps because he's using skill 3. But if you're using it against Clara, Clara has perfect AI at full HP, and she will use skill 3. So be careful with that. And my Mihyang is just the speed, crit damage, attack, She doesn't need crit rate because she always crits. Okay, and she also attack bar increases if she strips. Okay, there was a scenario last week where mihyang was gonna take a turn and I wasn't sure if I was gonna move next. I hit the Ashour, I stripped the wheel, and I got a small attack bar boost. Okay, and then I didn't get cut just in case. Okay, and this skill 3 extends beneficial buffs and reduces harmful effects. It's actually really good. And this skill 2 can kill kinkies, man. This skill 2 can kill kinkies. So you just want to focus on speed, crit damage, and attack, max skilled, and you do want her on violent, preferably on will. Okay, if not, if you're taking first turn, she doesn't have to be on will, but you can have her on will as the best option. Then you go skill 2 crit damage. Okay, and you can do skill 3 recovery as I have here, because skill 2 and skill 3 recover, and then additional damage to speed or attack because multi hits from the skill 2. Okay, all right, moving on. So this guy's missing runes because I've probably taken the runes somewhere else, probably something like this. Attack speeds, I think that's that. Okay, so this guy, and then here it will be skill 3 crit damage. You can put anything, right? You can put anything. So much mana gone. So this is a team that I do use and I have been using before, and it's like I can use it at any time. All right. Usually my power line is around 210, so we're not very heavily speed contesting, but it's around 210, and usually it's something like my Dover runes. Where's Dover? Can you see Dover, guys? Where is Dover? Bro, where's Dover? There's no way I can't see Dover. Dover? There he is. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. So usually he's on 210. He's speed tuned. My battle angels are speed tuned to 210. Okay, so my battle angels are speed tuned to 210 power line. It's just speed, defense, accuracy. It doesn't have to be accuracy, but he does have to be 210 for me with my speed tuning. Okay, for me with my speed tuning, and then so this guy can be anything: speed, HP. If you want to put him on your best set, but only attack bar increases by 15 again, and does not speed buff like Ashour. You want Cookie to move first, gives you a crit rate buff, attack power buff, and a speed attack bar increase of 15. And then your units have to move. I've already explained to you earlier how to check if your units are speed tuned, but this is speed tuned to that. Like, these are my defenses, by the way. Look at that. That's doing really good because I put Shiner on Swift there. But like, as an example, like just test, right? Just test. I didn't fix the artifacts. I'm not speed contesting. This is just a tanky defense. We just want to see the damage dealt, right? So Bethany, 60k. And then this guy, not that much. But if you're hitting a 4-star defense, it's great. All right, so we were just showing you an example of like how it is and how it works. So fastest set or best set or a set that's tuned to your offenses. Bethany, so with Bethany, you need a shield set. So this guy needs to be on shield. Someone needs to be on shield, okay? You need one shield set. Bethany needs to be on will. And then the attack bar increases crit rate buffs, and then Bethany gets her stacks, so she ignores defense no matter what, okay? So that's the Bethany. Taru is very easy. So again, let me just show you. She's on Fatal. She doesn't have to be on Rage. I show you Rage all the time, right? But like I said, it's whatever runes you have. She's on speed, crit damage, attack. 100% crit rate, not necessary. 70% is enough, but I did used to use her with Odin team. So it doesn't have to be. I think it was Odin, Parline, and Bethany, right? If I wasn't speed contesting. She'll kill something, Odin will get 5 stacks. So Taru, he gets a crit rate bonus on skill 3. And you're gonna get a crit rate buff from this guy. So he only needs, what is it? He gets what? How much does he get? 50%. And then crit rate buff is 15. So he only needs 35% crit rate to be speed tuned. And put him on shield, or put Parline on shield if you're using it with Bethany. Okay, just don't forget that. And then this one is very easy. He's got a very high base speed, so you can go attack, crit damage, attack, or you can go speed, attack, attack. Your choice completely. And Bethany has a high base speed as well, so easy to rune. This one, I showed you my mihyang before, so same mihyang, or you can have her on triple fight. No, for this offense you need her on violent. For the other one here, you can have her on triple fight if your Lucian is gonna like one shot. Imi takes your best swift set. I can't remember who I put her on. Who did I put the swift set on? Imi take your best swift set. And then for copper, you take in the first turn, so you don't need will. And I have mine on violent. I do have a rage one, but since 2A copper came in, the stats are much better. He can basically one shot most. Who has my fastest swift set? Who has my fastest swift set? Who did I give it to? Does anyone remember who I gave it to? You can't talk to me because this is not live. Oh, this is gonna be a long ass video. You know what? Let's look. Oh, okay. Bernard has it. Bernard has it. Okay, so Bernard. Where's Bernard? Okay. So this is usually I use it on a nat 4 base, but we're just gonna test that damage. Skill 3 crit damage on copper. Copper attack subs benefit copper. It doesn't have to, but it benefits copper. He also has some scaling on attack, but preferably you want it at defense. Skill 3 crit damage. Crit damage more as the HP is higher because we're gonna try to kill a unit. Damage dealt on wind. Okay, so let's test out my violent one. I do have a rage one as well. I prefer the violent one. Oh no, who did I buff? Okay, I buffed the right unit. Let's hit the wind fat guy. 59k on violent. Okay, violent. That was violent. And then now let's test it with my rage one. I'm gonna show you how to rune it, by the way, before we get sidetracked too much. Where is he? Oh, he's 2A. Okay, so this is my rage one. So the last one was violent with 59k and it killed the wind fat guy. All right, and then boom, and then 71k. Okay, don't tell me you can't one shot wind fat guy. Okay, don't tell me you can't win one shot wind fat guy. So you want your copper to be rage or violent. Either way is fine. Defense, crit damage, defense, 70% crit rate. You don't want HP. You don't want. Oh, you can't have some attack. You don't want resistance. You don't want accuracy. You just want crit damage. You don't want speed. Same as illusion, but defense, crit damage, defense instead of attack. Crit damage, attack. Okay. So that's how you want him. Imi, of course, will be on your fastest set. Whatever you're comfortable with to go in. If we're not speed contesting, you can put a swift dozer here, which I've shown in the past. I'm not going to show today, okay? Because it's not ruined. All right. So the way this works, she already has the swift set. Beautiful. So this depends if you have a 85% crit rate Odin or a crit lead Odin. So mine is a crit rate. Like I have to use Odin as lead with his crit rate to have him in the first place to have him. What am I saying, bro? I've been talking nonsense for like 20 minutes. So with the crit lead, Odin leads and I reach the target that I need. But 85% if you're not using him as lead, for example, like this, okay? This increases defense, but this works like that. So the way this works is like this. Why am I showing you the way it works? We're supposed to be showing you how to rune. So Ophelia moves first, preferably. Okay, and then this girl does the attack buff. Now Odin's on 5 stacks, right? Okay, Odin's on 5 stacks. That's fine. That's still fine. Don't worry. Still fine. Oh my god, how fast are you? That's my defense, by the way. 55k. Usually it would kill. That's a new one, right? And then you can put this on him to get an extra buff. And then she reduces cooldowns. Then Ophelia's skill 3 is back up. She just oblivioned him. Don't use this against Tessa. And then Ophelia's skill 3 is back up. Odin gets more stacks because he was an Oblivion, etc. and then repeat. So the way this works, oh well, I'll just show you the way it works. I have my Odin on rage because I one-shot things. Like I said, I was using Odin, Parline, and Bethany in the past, and I haven't changed that since. You want him on speed, crit damage, attack. You can have him your best. If you can hit 85% crit rate is the minimum, or if you're going to use him as a crit lead, then you can just minus 33 from 85 and go from there. Skill 3 crit damage. Skill 1 crit damage because he only has the one skill. And then damage dealt on wind, damage dealt on the unit that you're going to try to kill. Ophelia needs to be just on swift will. Doesn't have to be a bit faster set. Preferably to move before the hammer girl. And in this offense, you do want them to be thick. Okay, so you do want them on proper runes. Speed, HP, defense, right? In this case, she's speed, defense. Just making her tanky enough, and then I don't know what artifacts to put on Ophelia, honestly. The best I can think of is like skill 1 accuracy, right? And then damage taken from light for over here, okay? So that's the Ophelia. And then with the Madeline, again, you want her to be tanky. She's also speed, defense. It can be speed, HP, defense, HP, defense, whatever, all right? You don't need accuracy on these. And you want her on will preferably because she does extend buffs and stuff like that. Damage taken from dark because dark units will target her, and nothing. I don't know what artifact to put there. I haven't used this team in ages. The Rena can be replaced with Windy, Rena, whatever unit, okay? Just make sure if you're using Windy and there's a fire unit, the fire unit is going to continue to hit Windy. Your Belial will never die. You want your Belial to dial. Hello. You want your Belial to die? You can have him on a violent set because this is only a 3-turn cooldown. You want him on 100% crit rate, high crit damage, high attack. So this is mine. I want him to die, okay? I want him to die so he can come back and kill. So Camilla is very hard to rune. Preferably in this offense, you just want her surviving most of the time. But you can have her on Violent Destroy. I don't think you need Nemesis because she's not taking that much damage anyways. But Violent Destroy is better. It will save you. I don't use this offense anymore. But speed, HP, 100% crit rate is mine. But your one can be HP, crit rate, HP because she scales up max HP on skill 2. You do want her critting. But if you don't, you can just go triple HP, Violent Destroy. But the Destroy is not going to kill. So if you have on 100% crit rate, you want to put it on Destroy. Skill 2, skill 3 recovery is important because of her passive to keep the team alive. Okay, if you can, skill 2 crit damage will be beneficial there as well. And damage taken from wind because the wind units will target her the most. That is it, okay? Arena is a tanky set, windy, whatever. Oh, are we done yet? Oh my god, are we only halfway through? Oh my god, I hope you guys appreciate this video. Now we're gonna go faster. Chandra, this is my Chandra. I don't use my Chandra on offenses. This is on defenses. He's just on triple HP, despair, revenge. It is very important he's on revenge because skill 1 strips and stuns, and it can come in clutch. You want him fast enough. This is my wind fat guy, speed, crit damage, attack. I haven't changed him since he got nerfed. I think it'll be more beneficial to have him on speed, HP. Doesn't need crit rate because he always crits with his passive. Some crit damage is nice. Accuracy is also nice because he strips, but it's a multi-hit, so he can apply the strip. You don't have to have 100% accuracy. So 40-50% accuracy is enough. HP is important for this guy. Attack is not. Defense it is because you don't want him dying. But yeah, he can take a few hits. So speed, HP is the preferred since the nerf, but crit damage is also works. Okay, my Tessarion, I'll show you soon. So we're gonna get to Tessarion very soon. So over here again, 210 power line is speed tuned to my battle angels. This is what my battle angels look like. So Claire's on a fatal crit damage attack build, and then damage, I got attack up here, and then damage dealt on the unit that you're hitting, and skill 2 crit damage because her skill 2 is the one that does ignore damage. And my Sonya is on a crit damage build. I know it's different on RTA, but this is how I've built it and she works fine for me. So attack, crit damage, attack. I have good attack, I have crit damage. And then skill 2 crit damage, and then damage dealt on the unit that you're hitting. Okay, so if you want to hit a damage dealt on wind, you want to go damage dealt on wind, you want to find something that has high attack. Okay, and then you go in like that. The good thing about this team is if you're not speed contesting, you can put the clear lead in, and then boom 73k, and then boom 59k. If you're not speed contesting, the good thing about this team is you can just put Claire here, increases the attack power of guild by 44%. So I've just gotten a 44% attack buff. Okay, and then now I can do, but then keep in mind the speed tuning. So boom 66k, and then boom, I don't know what it was before, 70 now. Okay, and then you get solid by Tesario. So that's how mine are ruined. You can put Sonya on a speed attack 100% crit rate. Okay, it's important. Mine doesn't have a 100% crit rate, don't forget, because Parline gives her 30%. All right, so with this, with the Tiana Galleon, I like my Galleon on 100% crit rate with skill 2 crit damage, because it's very important, because I want him to clutch it. Skill 2 does really good damage. You want him on 85% accuracy, so which is most likely skill 3 accuracy, slot 6 accuracy. So swift, shield, can be swift anything. Okay, speed, crit rate, accuracy. Okay, we're going in to kill. If you're not killing, you want him to clutch it. Okay, don't put him on HP and put skill 2 crit damage. Make him beneficial, make him work, and then damage done on wind. All right, so my Tiana, this is how my Tiana is ruined, and everything's speed tuned to that. So that, and my Tiana is on will. Actually, this is her actual rune, not the 31. So 208, everything else is speed tuned to that. When I used to use it, and you can use Poseidon, you can use Truffle instead of Galleon, you can use Verad, you can use anything your heart desires. Okay, and skill 2 crit damage. Tiana always crits with skill 2, just like Alicia. So you want a skill 2 crit damage. So speed, crit damage, a must, and attack. Okay, you want to kill it, and also attack on slot 6 is a kind of a must. But if you're going for your faster swift set, you want to go broken swift. Okay, and you want to put attack on slot 6, crit damage on slot 4. You don't need any crit rate. You want to kill. Skill 2 crit damage, damage done on wind, damage done. Oh, I got crit damage as max HP, but you can put any damage you want. Okay, damage on the unit that you think will survive. And then for Changpang, I don't use Changpang. You just want to be speed tuned. You can use Changpang. You can go like Changpang here. Where is he? You can go Changpang here, and if you're not speed with Tiana, it's very hard to speed contest. So if you're not using speed contest, you can go like this, for example, right? You can go with a truffle. Where's my truffle? Where is my truffle? Okay, that's my arena truffle. You can go like this. You get the attack power for Tiana, and he defense break. He's my truffle, by the way. Just speed, defense, accuracy. I got him on seal. It's just for arena offense. Changpang, I do have the runes for him. He's like a 30 here, an attack there, and a crit rate there. So it looks like this. I believe I can't remember what it is. It's one of these. So this one here, and then speed, crit rate. It's important to have him on 100% crit rate. I think it was attack crit rate. I can't remember which one it was, but it was on 100% crit rate. Okay, it was on 100% crit rate, and it was speed tuned. I think this might be it. And then you want him speed, crit damage, attack, and yeah, skill 3 accuracy, because that is very important to push back. All right, moving on. Did I explain that one right? This one I use on my alt. I do like it. Joltan on the tankiest set that you have. My tankiest set that I have is Will. So he starts off with Will, but this is tanky, just HP, HP, HP. Okay, because his passive relies on HP. Okay, and then Lulu I use Riley set. Okay, I throw a Riley set onto Lulu. My Lulu is, I think Lulu needs 172 to be on speed tick 5. I think, yeah, or 173. So I'm a little bit over. I have high resistance. I don't need accuracy. I don't need crit damage. I don't need crit rate. I don't need attack. I need HP, defense, speed, resistance. Okay, so 4 subs that you're looking for: speed, defense, HP. Yeah, so speed, defense, HP, speed, HP, HP, speed, defense, defense. I was just trying to see if she scales her recovery from. Yeah, so no, she doesn't, but she recovers HP by 25%. Okay, so yeah, if you have higher HP, you'll recover more HP, obviously, because it's 25% of your HP. But this is my Lulu. She's on speed tick 5. This is my Roids. I'm using his runes elsewhere now. I think it's on Wusa. And then the Changpang rune goes there, and then he reaches his, I think it's 126, 124 for speed tick 6. I used to use a crit damage roid, it works, but triple HP roids this day and age is also good. I do like him on destroy. I find destroy is very important on him. So speed, HP, HP, HP. If you can't rune him triple HP, you can go speed, HP, HP. If you want him to be a little bit fast, I think, let me check for you. I'll tell you how much speed he needs. 98, he needs 1 plus 126. So if you can't reach 126, don't forget that you can apply Joltan speed lead or any other speed lead, like 24% if you're using like Arcana or whatever, to increase his base to increase him to 126. Okay, but as long as it's 126, I think you're good. If you can do triple HP, beautiful. If you're doing speed HP, I'd like to think you can hit 126. Okay, and it has to be HP, not defense, because he scales off HP. All right, guys, here's my Tessarion. Okay, here is my Tessarion. Where is she? Where is she? He is my Tessarion. Where is she? This is speed, crit rate, HP. Okay, damage taken from, because she's tanking from her passive, and skill 3 accuracy because I want to land that Oblivion. Okay, this is my Tessarion. You can have your Tessarion however you want. I think 85% minimum crit rate is very important. Tessarion, if she's not critting with that skill 1, you can miss all the crits in the world with skill 2. As long as you land defense break and Oblivion, you want skill 1 critting, because she scales off speed on skill 1. Because mine is this fast, it's okay to have HP over here because she scales off speed and still does good decent damage. Okay, and her passive reduces damage so she doesn't get killed. So I've made it a little bit tanky, but Tessarion's speed is 100, so she needs like 124, I believe. 124, 100 speed, 124. Yep. So you want to look at 124 the minimum, but the faster she is, the more damage she does with skill 1. Okay. All right. So Mawusa, you just saw the runes I took away. Right there. Wusa, he's got a very high base speed. Wusa is very clutchy. If you go speed, HP, you have to go HP because skill 2 does damage of HP. You can easily take first turn with speed, HP, okay? But you want him tanky as possible. Mine is on triple HP because he's got a very base high speed, and he's tanky enough, right? He's fast enough, he's tanky enough. If you can get some resistance, beautiful. I got the resistance lead here. I don't need accuracy. I know he sleeps with skill 1. Don't rely on that ever. Skill 2 crit damage, no. Crit rate, no. I mean, sorry, you don't need skill 2 crit damage. Crit damage, crit rate, you don't need. Defense, you need. Attack, you don't need. HP, you need, okay? So speed, HP, or HP. Violent will, unless if you go in speed, HP, and you're super fast, you can't come off will because Riley will, you will put will up yourself and shield. And my Riley is also... This is the set I use on Riley. She's also speed tick 5. If you don't know what that means, I think I've explained it in the past. Or ask in the comments, jump on my Discord and ask me in person. She's on 100% resistance in case I don't use her with Tessarion or I throw the set on Lulu. She's got high res. So she just needs to be tanky. So speed, HP, defense, okay? You want HP, you don't want attack. You want defense, you want speed. You don't want crit rate, you don't want crit damage, you don't want accuracy. You want resistance, you want speed, you want defense, you want HP, okay? So whatever you have, use that. Skill 3 recovery is good, but also skill 1 recovery is really, really good for her. If she gets provoked and she uses skill 1, it comes in very useful. Very, very useful, and the minus fire because fire units will hit her. Oh my god, this video. Oh, I can't believe I spoke this long, man. I can't believe I spoke this long. I'm going to show you the bottom one first. So any Leah offense, your units are going to be on 0 speed. If Leah dies, you're screwed. Okay, so if you're hitting a Tessarion and Tessarion kills you, you're screwed. So I like to run my Leah in Siege double wheel, and I have both of them on double wheel. It's just extra precaution. You can have your Leah on Violent Blade, you can have your Leah on Violent anything, Violent Nemesis, but I like one on double wheel. So mine is double wheel, and most times helpful because he'll take a turn, he won't proc, and he'll still have wheel up. Okay, and then Tessarion can move. She'll target him or Feng Yang or whatever. You got Amelia, you got Aaliyah, you got Lulu to cleanse, or Wusa, or whatever you're using. You got him there to cleanse, but I need that first. I need to make sure he has will. Okay, I just want will. I just want to say. All right, so before we get to Leo, let's look at my Feng Yang because I'm running him with Leo. He's on 0 speed. Don't forget, Feng Yang gets speed from his passive, so if he's getting hit, he's gonna overtake. Preferably, you want Aaliyah moving first. So you put Aaliyah a little bit higher speed than Feng Yang, so she can take a turn first if Feng Yang doesn't get hit, and she puts a defense buff. I guess the other way works around too, because you're gonna skill 2 first, put the counter up, and then Aaliyah can defense buff, and then he can counter. But if Aaliyah defense buffs and then Feng does that and procs or gets hit, at least you got the defense buff up. Okay, so with Feng Yang, just triple defense, additional damage to defense. Okay, that's all you need. That's all you need. It's multi hits, low accuracy, 30-40% accuracy is fine. So good HP. I think hitting 20k HP is important, especially you're not looking for speed. So I think it's important to be 15-18k HP. No attack, defense as high as possible, no speed, crit rate no, crit damage no, resistance is very important. So yes, 85, 100%, 80%, 70%, whatever. Okay, and accuracy about 30-50% accuracy because this is multi hits and it will apply more. Okay, so additional damage to defense, additional damage to defense. This Fang hits pretty hard. So my Leah's violent. Sorry, my alt Leah is violent, and I do enjoy it, but I do like double wheel here. So I just got him on high HP. Okay, so he doesn't die. I have some good attack subs. I have 100% crit rate, 100% crit damage. So I've gotten the crit damage from substats. Crit damage there. See, I've gemmed it in. Okay, and then there, and then resistance is also important on Leo. I do have a 0 speed Tessa for arena offense with Leo and Feng Yang. But I think the Water Carnal can substitute the Tessarion. I know she scales off speed, but I've built this one especially just on attack, okay? But yeah. That was just a side note. If you don't hit these stats, you can see my second Leo. This is what it looks like. Attack, crit damage, HP. This is the normal build. Attack, crit damage, HP is a hybrid. 85% crit rate. Okay, hybrid to be tanky, attack to kill because he needs torrent with skill 2 when he gets to that. Having him on violent and 2-turn cooldown with skill 2 is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but Feng Yang's doing my damage here. Feng Yang's doing all my damage here. If you're not running that, then yes, but this skill 2, having him on violent, not vampire, violent, he can clutch, bro. If he's that low HP and that skill 2 turn cycle's so quick, okay? Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is my Leo. So this is my tanky Leo, but the proper one is attack, crit damage, HP, okay? Leo, HP, defense, HP. You can have her in any way you want. HP, defense, HP, defense. Whatever. High HP, no attack. High defense, no speed. Crit rate, no. Crit damage, no. Accuracy, no. Resistance, yes. Okay? You want skill 3 recovery, skill 1 recovery. Very, very clutch. And then damage taken from wind. Okay? Now, my Jean. This Jean, when I first built it long ago, she was... And she's still... Okay? She's still... HP, crit damage subs, and some crit rate. Okay, so I put mine on blade. Crit damage subs. She hits so good, bro. She hits so good. Okay, skill 1 crit damage. Damage taken from dark is just the default ones on her. You don't need resistance. She's a resistant leads anyway. You don't need accuracy because we're trying to kill. This is my build. Okay, this is my build. Build it how you want, but mine is triple HP with crit damage subs. That's what I went for. And she's on blade because I needed that crit rate. This is my Helena. HP, crit damage, HP, 0 speed, and 100% crit rate. Good crit damage. That's the most you can get crit damage. Even if you were trying to like rune the upper Diana will be like 180 max crit damage. But yeah, you want some good accuracy to turn cycle with this. Damage, skill 2 accuracy. So I got some there. I got 25% there. And then damage taken from water because she has damage reduction from water on her passive. So Theo or any other units that's hitting her, she's taking some good hits. And even when she's in human form, okay? So I want her surviving. This is what she looks like, but she is super, super clutch. Super, super clutch. That was the last one. That was the last one. Did I miss anything? Did you guys want to see anything? He's on Nemesis. Why did I hit him? Did I miss anything? Did you want to see? Tessarion hits Leo. Leo had Will on. Oh my god. I hope you guys appreciate this video because I spoke for a whole hour. My throat is dry and it's gonna get like 2 views. But you know what? Those 2 people that do watch it and appreciate it, I'm happy with that. Okay? I'm actually happy with that. Like 3 people said make this video and I've made it for you 3 people. Anyone else that watches it, it's a bonus. But literally, as soon as one person said make this video, I made it. Okay, because it's for you guys. Look at that. Violent crit damage, bro. She's hitting 12k on that defense break. Look at that knee gone, bro. Look at that knee gone. Okay, boom. I should have stunned something, actually. Push back. Okay, and then boom. And now everything dies. That is it. That is it for this video. There is a team that I'm bringing back in a week or 2 once I rune it up. Probably after TOA. So another week or so. That was a team that I showcased long ago and people are using it these days, but I'll show you how that works later on. But it was a nice team. I just need to re-rune it. It takes another couple of swift sets. I know. But it works very great against Tiang Lang. Okay, look at this, bro. Look at that. Helena's such clutch, bro. Kill. Boom. That's it, guys. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. Thanks for watching. Yalla, bye. Have a good free rune removal. Have a great week. Bye-bye.